Alright anime fans, fasten your seatbelts because today we will dive into an underrated car racing anime called Capeta. Join me as I race against my own heartbeat in Capeta anime and see if I can convince you if it's really worth watching. Can I keep up the pace or will my heart get the best of me? Capeta is the kind of anime you've probably never heard of. And that's a damn shame, because buried under all the hype of super-powered battles, isekai bullshit, and high-budget flex fests, Capeta stands tall as one of the most real, most heartfelt, and most intense sports anime ever made. And guess what? It's not about some mainstream shit like basketball or soccer, it's about go-karting, then formula racing. Yeah, racing, but hold up, don't you fucking dare sleep on this show. Firstly, let's talk about its story. So the story kicks off with our protagonist Capeta Taira, a 10-year-old kid who's been through some shit. His mom's dead, his dad's always working, and life's kinda gray. But Capeta's different. He's quiet, sharp, and burns with a passion he doesn't even fully understand yet. Then one day, his old man builds him a homemade go-kart out of literal junk. Most kids would probably crash it. Capeta? He fucking flies. That's where it starts. No sponsors, no rich family, no elite school. Just a kid, a broken-ass cart, and the will to fucking win. What begins as a fun moment between father and son snowballs into an all-out journey toward the world of professional formula racing. Let's talk about its characters. First is Taira Capeta, a passionate and naturally gifted boy who falls in love with kart racing. Despite his humble background and lack of resources, his determination, sharp instincts, and driving talent help him rise through the racing world. He's quiet, but focused, and his love for racing drives his growth. Then we have Shige Taira, Capeta's father and biggest supporter. A single parent who works as a forklift driver, Shige builds Capeta's first go-kart from scrap parts. He believes in Capeta's potential and sacrifices a lot to help him pursue his dream, showing deep love and dedication. Next is Monami Suzuki, Capeta's intelligent and caring childhood friend. She's calm, responsible, and often acts as the voice of reason in the group. Though she doesn't race, she offers moral support and is emotionally invested in Capeta's journey. Up next is Nobu Andu, Capeta's fun-loving best friend who becomes his mechanic and strategist. Nobu is enthusiastic, loyal, and mechanically talented, playing a key role in their homemade racing team. His energy balances Capeta's quiet intensity. Then we have Shiba Ryo, one of Capeta's rivals. Shiba is confident, strong-willed, and has a somewhat intimidating presence on the track. He's aggressive in racing, but not mean-spirited. He respects true skill. Shiba initially views Capeta as an underdog, but quickly realizes Capeta's potential after racing against him. Driven by his own goals, but becomes a motivational figure in Capeta's development. Their rivalry is intense, but respectful. Shiba pushes Capeta to improve and take racing more seriously. After racing against Capeta, he acknowledges Capeta's natural talent and even encourages him indirectly through competition. Shiba represents the kind of racer who forces Capeta to mature quickly in the sport. His role helps set the tone for Capeta's future rivalries and challenges. And finally, there's Naomi Minamoto, Capeta's main rival and one of the top young racers in the series. He comes from a wealthy background and receives professional training, making him a stark contrast to Capeta. Though quiet and composed, Naomi respects Capeta's skill and serves as a motivator and benchmark for his progress. Every rivals Capeta faces teaches him something new about racing and how he has to overcome his own flaws. This show gives an intense racing with a lot of emotions and inspirations packed like seasoning to an already good dish. Now Capeta doesn't race for fame or friends or fun, he races because he has to, it's in his blood. The dude becomes possessed by speed, by precision, by pushing himself to the limit. His obsession is palpable. You feel it with every screech of the tires, every moment he's about to black out from G-forces. This is the kind of storytelling that makes your fucking spine tingle. He's not some cheery shonen boy yelling believe in yourself, he's more like get the hell out of my way. I'm not stopping till I burn through the goddamn track. Now what makes this show unique? Unlike most modern sports anime where everything is stylized to the point of absurdity, Blue Lock yeah, Season 2 yeah, you know that shit, Capeta plays it straight. Every race is built on strategy, engineering, mental strength, and raw skill. Also, the stakes are real. In this show, you'll learn about tire wear, racing lines, weather conditions, engine tuning, and sponsorship politics. Real shit. It's educational without being boring. The drama isn't about magic techniques, it's about whether Capeta can hold his nerve when his brakes are cooked and the guy behind him is about to eat him alive on the final corner. And no story get good without perfect rivals. You want intense rivalries? Capeta gives you real ones, not forced, he's my friend, but we're rivals, sugar-coated nonsense. We have rivals like Takashi Tabita, an older and more experienced racer in the Formula Stella category, strategic and mentally strong, often using tactics over sheer speed. He challenges Capeta's patience and racecraft, represents the kind of racer who balances skill with maturity. Then Shiba Ryo also plays a significant role in making viewers experience intensity and thrill in the show. Naoya Todoroki, Capeta's main rival, is a cold-blooded, born-to-win prodigy with resources and a racing pedigree. He sees Capeta as a threat. And Capeta? He doesn't give a shit who Todoroki is. The tension between these two is so thick you could cut it with a spoiler wing. And at the end of the day, all these rivals highlight the global level of competition and test Capeta's adaptability. The show also respects itself in its storytelling. There are no dramatic declarations, no bullshit power-ups, just two racers who would rather crash and burn than let the other cross the finish line first. Also, the pacing of this show can bury many new Gen Sports anime trash. Unlike most modern anime that take 10 episodes to move the plot a centimeter, Capeta keeps shit tight. You follow Capeta through 3 major phases. Phase 1, childhood karting, raw, emotional street-level grind. Then Phase 2, junior racing, full of rivalries, strategy, and hard lessons. And Phase 3, formula grade tournaments, full speed, no holds barred, career-defining races. Each phase levels up the intensity. The show matures as Capeta does, and the animation keeps pace. Fluid, high-stakes racing scenes that'll have you clenching your damn teeth. Now why it's worth watching. Let's be real, this anime didn't get the hype it deserved. It dropped in the mid-2000s with a low-key art style, little marketing, and no capes or demons to grab headlines. But that's what makes it special. There's zero filler, no pandering, no fan service. It's just about drive, pun fully intended. Now why new gen fans should watch it? You've probably grown up watching anime where everything is over-dramatized and unrealistic. And hey, some of that's fun. But if you want to feel something real, something raw, Capeta hits different. It's like Haikyuu, but with engines and death speed. Like Initial D, but with more heart and less Eurobeat. Like Blue Lock, if the stakes actually meant something beyond plot armor. Final thoughts. Capeta is the ultimate underdog story. For people who are sick of the over-the-top bullshit and want to see a kid with nothing fight his way into a world built to crush people like him. If you love stories about obsession, sacrifice, and the kind of passion that makes you go full beast mode even when the odds are stacked to hell, watch Capeta. It's not flashy, it's not famous, and it sure as hell isn't mainstream. But it's real, it's raw, and it will light a fire in your chest. Put the pedal to the goddamn floor and give this anime the watch it deserves. That's it for today. Tell us in the comments what you think of this anime. Please like and subscribe for more anime content, and I'll catch you in the next one, my Formula 1 racing legends.